No, that's unmuted. When it's lit, you're talking. And if you hold it somewhere so that butt end is out, you won't have none of that weird stuff. If you grab it right on the very end, though, like you got it right now, it's going to go. But they'll have to unmute it back there. You want me to get their attention?
Now? Can you hear me now? All right. All right. We're going to have some grace for our tech people. We've got a new crew because Brother Roddy and Miss Bug are at their son's church baptizing their grandchild. So our tech crew is working. So we're going to be in prayer for them as well. So we've got exciting things going on this morning, and I just have a couple announcements to get started. Right after the service is a special call business meeting. For those of you who want to stay just a couple minutes, Brother Dave's going to lead us. The budgets are in the foyer if you would like, and that's just going to be to adopt this year's budget. And so if you would like to do that following this service. Tomorrow, January 8th, is Miss Lenny Davis's funeral, and so its visitation starts at 10 and the service is at 10:30 for anyone who is able to come. So we're continuing our 21 Days of Pursuits, and so maybe you haven't been here, maybe you haven't gotten a book, but we want to encourage you. There's nothing special about 21 days. The reason we did 21 days is that's the length of time that Daniel fasted and prayed, but there's nothing special. It could be a 1-day fast, 3-day fast. It's not even about fasting. It's about pursuing the Lord. And so we have more of these in the lobby if you haven't started, but we want to encourage you. It's a new year, with different things of, okay, the new year offers a time of self-reflection. And time of just really saying, okay, what are things that I want to change? And so we want to make sure that as we're doing that in seeking the Lord. And so the 21 Days of Pursuit is a time of prayer, fasting, and studying. And so we've got more of these if you would like. And again, there's nothing special about this book. There's nothing special about the time length. The whole idea is we're calling our church to a time of pursuing the Lord. That's what it's all about, is pursuing the Lord. God may lead you not to do a 21-day fast, but a 1-day fast or a 3-day fast. There's nothing special. It's the thing that's special is about the pursuit of God and the obedience to that pursuit. Nothing about the time, nothing about the book. And so we just want to encourage you to continue to do that. And in that, we wanted to kind of introduce for the students, but also the parents, for the month of January, every Sunday night we're doing a sermon series called Habits. and teaching them how to develop spiritual discipline, spiritual habits. And so we've got these books, and these books are opportunities for them to take sermon notes on Sunday mornings, Sunday nights, and also 4 weekly devotions to go with the Sunday night sermon. And so parents, we want to encourage you to help hold your students accountable to Pursuit, the 21 Days of Pursuit as well. If they're going through this book and they don't do this book, that's fine. Again, there's nothing special about anything. We're just trying to put as many resources into our people's hands to pursue the Lord. That's what we're trying to do here. It's taking that next step because we know God has great things in store for Ozone Hill, for our community and our church body, and we just want to do everything we can to do that. Speaking of that, February, the first weekend of February, the 2nd and 3rd, we are renting out 15 hotel rooms at the Country Inn and Suites in Covington for a marriage retreat, and I think we've got 9 rooms left. And so I've had a couple of you say, "Hey, when's the deadline?" And there's no deadline. So basically, we've got a lot of 15 rooms that are ours. And if we end up having 20 couples wanting to go, we can go back to them and say, "Hey, do you have 5 more rooms?" They might say yes, they might say no. So the sooner you can commit and let me know, the sooner we can make sure that we have what we need. And so if that's something that you would like, man, that would be awesome. And look, this isn't a time of